What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Derek Jackson discusses triggers in his past marriage that led to infidelity. And I can't believe he actually did this shit, man. I can't believe this dude's actually on a podcast. When does he quit? When does he hang it up? We get it, bro. You won. You won. We got it. You are the Pookie boss. He's the last level. We get it. You are the man who you've been warning women to stay away from. You won, bro. And they still want you. We get it. We get it. Unbeatable formula for modern women. Lie to them and they will flock to you. But you think at this point, Derek Jackson may think, well, let me lay low and kind of enjoy the crowd of women I have left who still believe me. But no, man, he went back, still wants to smoke, back on screen. And not only did he go back on screen, he went to the same podcast that his ex-wife went on to snitch about how she was a part of his rotation at one point. Going upstairs, meeting other women who were coming back from his place, and he was just rotating them through. How? Bang, next. Bang, next. Jeez. Crazy. No more wasting time. Let's listen to what he has to say. Let's get it.
I don't have aggressive energy towards a woman except in intimacy.
Oh.
And so how I would express my affection oftentimes was aggressive. Like I want to pick her up.
Yeah.
I don't just kiss her. I pin her up against the wall, put my hand around. I'm not trying to get graphic.
Yeah.
There's context here. So,
I know what you're talking about.
come up behind her and hug on her, kind of aggressive.
This dude went straight 50 Shades of Grey on us, bro. I'm not trying to get graphic, pin her against the wall, choke her out a little bit, turn her around, spank her a little bit, ask her to call me dad. I'm not trying to get too graphic, but I don't give these women an inch, he says. Except inches. Let's keep listening, man. This shit's ridiculous.
But that would make her really, really shut down. I ain't never been so sensitive to rejection because we all get rejected, but this the first time I felt that. And what felt safer was to go out and at least have friendships with other girls. Just the conversation felt like receptiveness, like acceptance again. Mm-hmm. But those loose boundaries turned into no boundaries. So, if we continued to clash and she continued to pull away or what have you, and I'm not getting no answers or whatever, I'm especially in my powerful state, I'm thinking, man, she got me.
This dude said in my powerful state. Who does this guy think he is? Piccolo?
This is amazing. I feel incredible. Yes, 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 yes. I can win. I feel great. I can do this. Ugh. Yes, I'm home. I'm alive. This is all a miracle. I'm awake. I'm what?
Oh, man. Let's listen to the rest of what this guy has to say, man.
Effed up. So I'm over here doing the right thing, and she over here acting like I ain't nothing. So now there's a party tonight, or there's a girl on campus, and then she got her own dorm room. And that's whenever I started messing around.
Which is interesting. Now I realize something.
Oh, he's talking. Oh shit, he's talking about messing around since college. Right, that's just right. They said that in the last video too. He's been cheating on her, which is why. That's why I can't feel too bad for. I'm the guy who says, listen, some of you are gonna have to deal with infidelity. Your man might cheat on you, but you got to realize it's not the same way as you cheating on him. And if it's a one-time, type mistake, oh, it's not a mistake, it's a decision. Cool, one-time decision, maybe twice. But what we heard here was this man was cheating with hundreds or more women, at least that she knew about, 100 at least. She said he was able to recall and write down on paper. This isn't like, oh yeah, we worked through a moment. No, from the beginning to the end, you need to leave at that point. Let's keep listening. My bad, guys. I'm just pausing this shit.
You're trying to be on the straight and narrow, and that aggressive personality that you had, because she told us on the podcast that she had experienced 2 weeks before y'all met.
Everything that happened that was really painful was really becoming okay again a certain way. But I didn't know certain forms of affection that were natural to me just felt scary to her, put her back in a certain space where, certain things that happened. So, yeah.
And that's so interesting. It's like, I'm getting understanding. It's like you have this one.
This dude's not getting understanding, bro. He's getting those YouTube checks. I'm getting these YouTube checks. My bad. I don't even know the guy, but that's hilarious. Acting like he doesn't know that he has a straight Pookie there sitting next to him, across from him in that room.
Woman who has experienced this huge violation of her body, her soul, her spirit, this brokenness. She meets this guy who she says she just loved the mess. She loved your dirty draws. You're wanting to show your affection. You grabbing her by her neck. You being aggressive physically.
You're tearing that up.
You know, from a sexual standpoint, she's getting nervous. She's getting triggered on all levels. Don't even realize that she's being triggered like this. She's closing up rejection to you because you've experienced that growing up. Mom no longer is kissing you and tucking you in bed at night, rejection. So now you're like, well, now I'm finna go self-medicate. I have this history of looking at, and now the way I self-medicate is watching this. So now I'm gonna do the outward extension of that.
Yeah.
Now I'm over here hanging out with girls. One thing leads to another. Now you over here smashing. Now it's triggering her. How did she ever find out when you first cheated on her?
You guys buying this shit? Somebody in the comments has to be buying this shit. Let's see. First comment here says, you have to be deeply wounded to still support this man, this woman says. Another comment here from a man says, he's not even talking about what led him to cheat during that marriage. He's talking about how he was cheating even in college with her. Stop blaming her. That's on you. Here's another comment that says, if he cheats on you, he never loved you. Oh, so this is something that Derek Jackson said in quotes. That's what happens, man, when you don't get on here and tell the truth. Don't serve up that coffee. Reality is unsettling. Another comment here says, ladies, take note, this is narcissism. There's not a shred of accountability in any of what he said, ... It literally is all her fault in his mind. Yeah, it's like he saw that interview of her and he said, oh, I'm going to get on there and paint her in a bad light as well. Here's another comment that says, this nigga blaming his wife for his cheating. Lack of accountability is sick. Another comment here says, I would encourage this guy to no longer be doing any public talks. Even if he needs to express, keep it private and learn from all mistakes. Some people want to go down with the ship. Another comment here says, the way he just sat there and blamed his wife for all his infidelity is nuts. Another woman here chimed in and says, why does this clown still have a platform? And another man here responded back to her and said, because of women. Here's another chick that says, this man is talking about cheating on his woman since college. He's almost 40. Shh. Grow up. You should have left her alone and gone and been single. Instead, because you're only worried about your desires, you strung her along for decades and blame her in the process. Another man here says, not y'all king, talking about Derek Jackson, the king of modern women. You know, they used to love this man. Given the same excuses he bashed men for. Not y'all king, bro. Hilarious. And he's got a few books on cheating, right? The Cheating Heart and this, that are probably still selling off the shelves. What can you do? What can you do? You can only laugh. As always, listen, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.